Okay, so I'm out this morning and test flying my new Neo, which I love. It's a gray morning on Grand Manan, gray November morning, and I'm back on my old route this morning. I walk in Deep Cove most of the time, but recently after an injury, I took my distance back a bit. I've been walking on the boardwalk between called Red Point Road and the Anchorage, which is a beautiful walk as well. But anyway, I enjoy this so much. It's one of the things in life that I'm really thankful for. A new hobby. An old dog learning new tricks, I suppose you could say, but I'm a technology addict, admittedly. So, but anyway, this morning I'm sort of reviewing in my mind the sermon this morning, and I suppose in some ways it's on name calling. I have a memory when I was a kid. The girl in our neighborhood who used to be subject to a lot of teasing. I still remember that on the schoolyard. And then one day, I'm ashamed to say, not on the schoolyard, but I became a part of that cool group of kids who pick on other people, not physically, but with name calling. By the way, does hurt, like he added. And my dad got wind of what I'd done. He marched me over to this girl's home. They're living in the parents, her parents and son there, and made me apologize. I can't tell you how ashamed it was. I can tell you that I never did that again, and I learned my lesson. It was that day out of fear of punishment, but, and I've seen that so many times since, that we love our labels, we love to call people names. It's sort of a way of detaching from other people and saying, we're not like you, I'm not like you, and I'm gonna pick on everything about you that is different. And in scripture, where this idea came from, or this reflection came from, is I remember asking myself the other day, did Jesus ever call people names? And of course, he had choice names for the Pharisees. And then I asked the question, did Jesus ever call anyone a sinner face to face? And if he didn't, why didn't he? And there is no record that I could find in the scripture of Jesus ever calling anyone a sinner. That's another one of those names that Christians like because it allows us to stand back in self-righteousness and judge other people. But yeah, he never called anyone a sinner at all. And so I began to think about that. Of course, I'm a preacher and I was looking for sermon material, but I thought, why didn't he call other people sinners? And my feeling is that Jesus was not about judging and condemning. It was about welcoming people with open arms. And that was unnecessary. It was an unnecessary thing for him to label people. In some ways, I don't think he divided that way, divided people that way. I think he saw all of the people in his day as people who were wandering, people who were hurt, who were broken. And He said that the physician doesn't come to people who are well. The physician comes to people who are ill. And that seems to be what Jesus was about. He spent his life ministering to people who needed his help in every way. So anyway, I think that's about all I'll say about the sermon for now. We're out and about tomorrow. Thinking about going to church. I know that not too many people get up on Sunday morning and ask themselves if they should go to church unless they're in the habit of doing that. And there's lots of people who already have that church and figured out where they go, and that's great. Our church is not for everyone to come. And so if you're resonating and all with that change, when people label you and call it derogatory names, then maybe stop by tomorrow and give us a visit at Community Life Church. Moving my knee around when I come together. I close like this and hold it.